Looking down around the Adelaide Oval, home of cricket here in South Australia, and it's the last day of the Santos Tour Down Under. It is stage 6 as 2 riders go out today over 90 kilometres locked together equal on time. Simon Gerrans leads the race in the ochre jersey, count back on points against Alejandro Valverde, and not surprisingly, because of the tightness, attacks were out from the gun, Paul.
They certainly were. These early attacks, Phil, were trying to make sure that the time bonuses available out on the course were taken up by the first 3 riders to cross the line. A little bit of an accident out there on the course when one rider went down rather hard, and it looked to me as that was Andreas Clear, a former winner of Ghent-Wevelgem.
As he limped to pick up his bike, there was no loss of speed amongst the riders as gradually a little leading group got clear as they raced up towards the top of the Montefiore Hill, taken by Greg van Avermaet and David Chimele in second place, and Luke Durbridge from the Green Edge team, number 3, doing a lot of the work in this breakaway. The tactics of Green Edge was to take all of the time bonuses away from Alexander Valverde.
Well, a stage not without its dramas. The French sprinter Romain Felu getting himself a very quick tyre change there, but I think the real excitement happened a little bit later on when a young man by the name of Jan Bakeland tried to get clear off the front end of the main field. The peloton were being very attentive though.
Another attack by Green Edge here. They would not let the rest take a break at all as they tried to keep the pressure off their leader Simon Gerrans. Jan Bakeland was the man who had made the move, and this was to prove to be a dangerous move. 19 seconds behind overall. He was gaining all of his lost time as he wins the Jayco sprint there, takes a 3-second bonus. Cam Meyer was chasing after him, he'd get 2 seconds, and Jack Bauer of New Zealand the 1 second.
That had taken all of the bonus per second out on the course away, leaving just the sprint to the finish where time bonuses were available.
On the climb of Montefiore Hill again, this time 64 kilometres in now to the 90-kilometre race. And now it was Roman Sicard who is trying to make a move, the former under-23 world champion.
Yes, a Frenchman on the Basque Euskaltel Euskadi team. He managed to get himself across the gap, and once the 3-man group formed at the front end of the race, it started to look rather dangerous. In fact, they pushed up their advantage to over 53 seconds on the main field.
Alarm bells should have been ringing now with the race as they continued to make the breakaway settle down. Cameron Meyer was still driving, which was a bit of a curiosity because Meyer on the Green Edge team of Simon Gerrans was now pulling Jan Bakeland into the ochre jersey on the road.
But what it also did was put a lot of pressure onto the race, and it made the teams of the sprinters get themselves organised. But as they came down to the last lap and a half, all of a sudden Cameron Meyer decided he was going to try and get some individual glory, and Bakeland was back in the main field, leaving no real danger in the overall standing. So going into the final lap, the defending champion went into it with a 15-second advantage.
Cam Meyer, the winner of this race a year ago on a different team, is now trying to get Green Edge a first stage win, while at the same time make sure his teammate Gerrans gets the overall win. It wasn't to be. The sprinters timing their catch to absolute perfection and pushing him to the back of the queue. All that remained now was to see who would win the stage, and anybody could have told you who it would be. The man on the right, clearly the fastest sprinter in the race this year, Andre Greipel, his 3rd win of the week, his 11th in history. He's now just 1 short of the record held by the Australian Robbie McEwen. And as they came to slow down, it would be Simon Gerrans who would take out the race overall. He won this race back in 2006, and he's now given Green Edge, his new team, and indeed Australia's new team, their first World Tour Series win at the very first attempt. We'll see a lot more of Andre Greipel when the roads stay flat, but a lot more too of Simon Gerrans as this year unfolds and is bound for the Tour de France. In the background there with the neck brace, Jürgen Rollins, who crashed on day 1, a teammate of Andre Greipel. Let's hear from the 2 stars of the day.
What can I say? I think the team was just amazing what they did there. I thought it would be very too early that we hit the front, but I need to say chapeau for the guys. It was amazing. The guys made the sprint look easy, but I could save myself for the last 200 meters, and I'm just happy for the guys and for myself to finish it off here at the Tour Down Under.
Pero I was pleasantly surprised when I was told I had the lead. When Alejandro beat me yesterday, I thought he might have the lead coming into today, and we'd have a tough job to try and take it back off him. But yeah, as it turns out, I got the lead yesterday and was able to hang on to it today, so I couldn't be happier.
Quite amazing, really, because this is the second time you've won this bike race overall, but I think this might be just a little bit sweeter than previously.
Yeah, definitely. This is such a fantastic victory for Green Edge. This is really the first way of saying thank you to the Ryan family and to Shane Bannon, all the supporters of the team, everyone who helped put this whole project together. We couldn't really ask for a more perfect way to start the 2012 season.
Absolutely well said, Simon Gerrans. But Andre Greipel in 7 days has now struck 4 times, 3 in the Santos Tour Down Under and once in the Tour Down Under Classic.
I have to say, Phil, in previous years, when you look at Andre Greipel's start here at the Santos Tour Down Under, if he started well, he's gone on to a magical season. And I expect that's going to be the case in 2012.
So Lotto Belisol, a new team combination there, off to a great start in the new season. Huge crowds has watched this race over the week, and Simon Gerrans has given them a perfect finish. The national champion of Australia on the new team of Green Edge has taken out the World Tour Series opening event, the Santos Tour Down Under. He got 100 points for his win. He got 6 points for his combined top placings on the stages, so he leads the World Tour now, as we have to wait a little while for round number 2, which will be the Tour de Flanders in April. But Gerrans has given the team, Paul, the best possible start. Australians are on the way over the water now.
Yeah, I think the important thing to note is he was very quick after the finish, Phil, to congratulate his team and thank his team for the great job of work that they did to set him up for this win, the second time he's won at this event.
So here's to the 15th Santos Tour Down Under, and that will be next year, because Santos have agreed to sponsor this race for the next 4 years. Goodbye.
Well, we'd like to thank our Premier, ladies and gentlemen.